Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is Peter Samuels here. Good fucking god, my voice is fucked. Went to AOW's Outbreak. Oh, by the way, it's not me holding the camera, obviously. It's my friend Alex Monk. Say hi, Alex.
Hello.
So, the first match was RJM, Ricky J. McKenzie, Cyanide, and Ryan Hunter taking on James Drake, Barricade, and Big Willie Styles. Will I knew from training, and I have to admit, he didn't botch anything at all. In fact, I saw RJM and James Blake had confrontation, so I think they're going to have a match the next show. Cyanide and Barricade, that was actually quite good, wasn't it, to be fair? And Ryan Hunter, holy fucking shit. Doing that insecurely kick and that kick in the corner, fuck me. Not the greatest match in the world, but a good way to open up. Next, we had RJM, Cyanide, and Ryan Hunter won. Next up, we had Chris Ridgway versus Sam Bailey. Sam Bailey is a fucking great talent. Chris Ridgway as well, I have to admit. Really good match. Nice psychology with the Sam Bailey had a whistle he was blowing, so naturally Chris Ridgway was choking the living fuck out of him with the whistle, so that's actually quite good. So yes, then Joe Henry, the local shitebag, as I called him, basically attacked Sam Bailey. Stitz came out to stop the beatdown. Stallion then came out and basically said, "Get me a referee. The world title matches happen. The heavyweight title match is happening right now." Not like that, obviously, but I digress. Stitz defeating Joe Henry, the local hero, to regain the title. Great psychology going into the match with the ankle. Should have been worked on a little bit more. When Stitz had an ankle injury from the last show, Joe Henry used that. But then Stitz used a modified sharpshooter. It was a mixture between a sharpshooter and a Texas cloverleaf, which I liked, to get the pin, and then he fucked up his ankle. Joe Henry got his ankle fucked up, and then pretty much everybody was just chanting, "You're a loser," and you can tell why my voice is fucked up.
Which Joe Henry fucking tapped out.
Anyway, what did you think of the match? What did you think of the first three matches?
Well, to be honest, the first three matches were awesome. Everyone chanted hell, and it was fun.
You can fucking tell. Right. Next up, we had one of the worst fucking matches on the pissing card. Turn it.
Which was the Divas.
Women's. They are not fucking... That's another fucking tangent I'm going on in a bit. But anyway, one moment. Next up, we had Lana Austin and Alexa Rose defeating the Better Referendum. Nikki Storm and Carmella Jacobs. Really good match. I like the psychology with Nikki Storm and the, basically she is obsessed. Dude! A little bit further, thank you. She is obsessed with the women's title. And that played into effect. But! Two things that really fucked me off with this match. Fucking tags. Right. You're supposed to fucking properly tag They did the fucking tag. It was a skimp. And Lana and fucking... Lana and Alexis didn't even fucking make a tag. So, bar that, it was actually a pretty good women's match, but those two things just pissed me off. Next up, we had what I think was match of the night. One Man Riot, Craig Collins, defeating the ultra-violent Chris Silvino. Holy fucking shit, this match was good. Craig Collins is, he's been pushed to the moon and back. He was the Pay Promotions champion. He lost the belt to Stids. He's been in a high-pro-end feud with the next man we're going to be talking about. And, yeah, proof that I went to the show. Before anybody says I didn't. But what pissed me off happened after the match. Anyway, what was your thoughts of the match before I carry on?
What match was that, Peter?
Ultra-violent Chris Sylvan versus the One Man Riot Craig Collins.
Well, on that match of last night, it was pretty good, but there should have been more action towards it, I think.
I think there was. I mean, with the fake out suicide dive that Craig Collins was going to do. That was quite good. There should have been a bit more action, but it was more technical, and I do prefer a technical match over high-flying spots. I do. So then, Chris Ridgway came out, attacked... Fuck me. My voice is all over the fucking shop today. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, chanting. So, yeah, Chris Ridgway came out to attack Collins, and Collins got dumped on his fucking head 3 times. That looked dangerous. Next! Fucking next! Johnny Fear came out. And he came out to retire. But then, Mikey fucking Whiplash came out onto the fucking screen and challenged Johnny Fear to a match. Fuck yes!
Which was everyone was chanting one more match.
Oh god, I was chanting at the top of my fucking lungs. One more match, one more match, one more match. It was so fucking good. And then, goddamn this match. Liam Thompson and Bobby Roberts beating Sexy Kev and Mr. Big Sean Basley in a street fight for the AOW Tag Team titles.
Which was a good match, in a way, but it was a bit shit, in a way.
So, the match came off. The problem is Alex's first show at Alpha Omega Wrestling was this show he hadn't been to the previous show. Tried to explain it to him, but shit happened last night. So, referendum has been called out. Referendum have been calling for management to put them in a tag team title match. They had a tag team title match last month at Frightmare Before Christmas, but they jumped Sexy Kev and Mr. Big Show basically from behind and basically fucked them over. Now, Lars Grayson was barred from the show. It was barred from the show. Then basically, Big Sexy, as they're known as, put the belts on the line. And if they won, Liam Gleason would be gone from Alpha Omega Wrestling. There was a altercation about 4 months ago now, where Ryan Grayson basically kicked the football in a fan's face. And it wasn't a plant. It was actually a girl got fucking full-on kicked by a football in the face. It was not good. Nearly broke her nose. So, yeah, you have to suspend him. So, if the referendum win, they get the tag team titles and Liam Grayson's it reinstated in AOW. If they lost, Liam Grayson would basically be barred forever. I will admit, this match was really... I admit, at the beginning, this match was really good. Going outside, fucking throwing people through shit. I got to slap Liam. I think his name was Liam Thompson, big fat bastard. I fucking slapped him. My hand is still hurting from that slap. But then came what happened next. Liam Thompson and Mr. Big. The Winter Gardens is a performance area. There's sort of, there's like, it's a stage where they come out and blah blah blah. So, Mr. Big has dove into one of the stage areas where Liam Thompson is. So Liam Thompson's got a chair. He smacks Mr. Big with the chair, smacks him over the head, grabs him, and throws him out of the fucking balcony, throws him out of like a 5-foot balcony onto the concrete, onto the wooden floor below.
Which there were chairs inside him, which was a really bad for Big Sean.
It was really bad for Sean because it looked like he landed on his face. He didn't do a somersault. He basically just landed on his face. It was fucking brutal. So then, naturally, the heels got up. But this is the thing. They still had to cheat to win. They had to use a pair of handcuffs on Mr. Big Sean Vasley, and then one of the fucking Scottish bastards wearing a fucking mask had to get involved in the match, fucking handcuff Mr. Big Sean Vasley to the fucking ring post and beat the living fucking to him. And they still needed to cheat to win. They already had a 3-on-2 advantage. It was fucking stupid. So after that, Grayson comes out, appears from the main entrance, comes out, goes in the ring. They hug like fucking wankers. Basically, it's like the New Day, only fucking shiter. Well, no, New Day are good, they are just shit. And, they were going to handcuff Sexy Kev. I don't know what the fuck happened, but somehow Sexy Kev, one of the handcuffs is on the ropes, and the other isn't on Sexy Kev. I don't know what happened. So, pretty much, then Stallion comes out to try and fucking stop the beatdown, but unfortunately, it's 4 guys in the ring with 1 guy. Guess what's gonna happen? Fucking Stitch comes out! Stitch comes out, fucking hits Liam Thompson with the belt, and, no, sorry. Hits Bobby Roberts. Bobby Roberts was the one who threw Stitch out. Hits Bobby Roberts with the belt, and then hit, who was it? Liam Thompson, there we go. Liam Thompson with one of the stiffest spears I have ever seen in my life. It was like, oh, that's stiff. But now, the referendum holds the women's belt, and the tag team belts. I think they're gonna hold the world title. I think the next show it's gonna be a 6-man tag for all the gold. And Stitch is not gonna have his undisputed streak. I think it's either gonna be Sexy Kev or Mr. Big Sean Vasley. Then to one of my favourite spots of the night. I'm walking out, and I notice there's a no, that way, you idiot. Sorry, new cameraman, he fucking sucks.
Just like Peter does when he's not the creatures of his night.
You're a cunt. So anyway, show ends, I'm leaving, and I recognise a face of the crowd. And I think it's Mark Pearson. So I walk over to the guy and I ask him, "Excuse me, are you the Mark Pearson?" And one of his mates is like, "My God, are you the Mark Pearson?" Basically being a fucking knobhead, but I digress. And I got a picture with Mark Pearson, so that made my fucking night. So we've got Mikey Whiplatt versus Johnny Faithful at the next show. We've possibly got a women's title match. Hopefully Nikki Storm wins the belt and carry on this feud. We've got Referendum versus Sexy Kev and Mr. Big again. And we've got States holding the belt. Don't know who against, but it might be against Liam Gleason. So guys, I'm gonna fuck off because I need to rest my voice for tomorrow. I will see you on March 20th for the next show. And funnily enough, it's Matt Babbett's birthday.
Which, the next Alpha Omega Wrestling is March 19th, which Peter got the day wrong. Way!
No. Well, what day is it today, the 24th?
Yes. The next Alpha Omega Wrestling is March 19th.
Yes.
But it will update the next video on March 20th.
Yeah,
so thank you very much.
Yeah, we go, dickhead. That's what I said. We're gonna go to the show. We're probably gonna get absolutely fucking wasted. And then on the 20th, we're gonna do the video. The doy! So yeah, I'm gonna go rest my voice. Guys, catch you in a bit. And, yeah. Lock on, motherfucker.